Hello, my name is Suckit, and we're playing Road to the Worrier 3. And by the time you see this, the new version of the pack should be out. There are a couple of changes. Notably, the Eidolian Brazier, now it's going to take a Rune of Fire instead of the extraneous Fire starter. The other thing is a lot of the recipes, I think all of the custom recipes, that use the terrestrial agglomeration plate over here now should cost 1 pool of mana and not like 2 and a fraction. I did not actually know what the value for a full pool of mana is. I think it's 1 million or 100,000, one of the two. We're gonna find out real soon. So I don't know, that's where I'm at with it. If you have an opinion, I would love to hear it. Now, one of the next things I want to think about is a transmutation catalyst. How do we make? Okay, we make these in the Ritual of the Forest. It does actually a lot of things. It does things with a natural altar. You place it on one of the golden stone bricks. We can get, all this different stuff, and we don't need most of it. Dragon's Breath might be nice. Rabbit's Feet. Well, we'll have a way to get Rabbit's Feet. Ender Pearls for Amethyst. That's not bad. So we're probably going to make a couple of these. I'm thinking probably 3. Now, the only thing that makes this different from most other recipes that we do with the natural altar is the jungle sapling. I feel like it's one of, if not the only one, that doesn't use oak. And I don't know why that is. But, let's see here. Okay, I did something wrong. Yep, we got gold powder down there instead of gold leaf. That's the way it goes. Sometimes I misread things. Alright, wonderful. Now there's a quest for this now. And the reward for it is another one of these, which is very nice of me. Well, I'm just going to put this one down here. And we're going to make a few more. Now, basically what to use these for is the more basic generator and battery that's available in the pack. Now, this thing is not to be poo-pooed, because you can take 4 of them and craft them into a battery that'll hold 6 million, which is kind of a big deal. Now, the other possibility is a redstone flux cell. Now, there's 2 things we'd need for that. We need an enchanting apparatus set up, which we could do. We would need rubber, and we would need... Okay, so that's right. That's something we can just craft with dandelions and a bucket of water. So, since we're already into Eidolon, that a thermal battery might be the best option. The problem is it only holds 1 million, right? Now, we can upgrade it quite a few times. Let's see what upgrades we have. We've got the, what do you call them? These things. Okay. So these would require us to get at least some distance into thermal and into occultism. We've also got this kind of thing, right? And this is not bad at all. That's not bad at all. In fact, that's a little too good. This guy spawned right in my house. But he does have a beacon for sale. And that's pretty cool. Alright, it's time to make our first energetic aura forge. Now, these things aren't cheap. But they are how you can get into some basic, power generation, power storage before you get into Eidolon. We're going to take a little Manasteel, a little Ingot of the Sky, a little Redstone, 1 each tokens of Angers and Fear, and finally, the Transmutation Catalyst that we made over there in the Ritual of the Forest. Yeah, you can see it's filling up. It takes some mana, like around 30% of the pool, thereabouts. Not even that much, more like 20%. That's fine, we got plenty of mana around. We just got our first one. Now we should get, I think, at least 1 as a quest reward. Yeah. So that gave us 1. Okay, we're gonna craft a couple more out here. Alright, this here will be number 5. Not bad. Now we're gonna need a bunch of Manasteel, I think 25, to do what I want to do. Now we're gonna start with generator. Where's my crafting table? Here it is. Once you've gotten into Botania and Nature's Aura, these aren't too bad to make. And as you might expect, they produce power from forge energy. And we'll be getting rid of this in a minute, so we can... I want to keep that there, so we'd have probably that down by 1. Let's see, let me think about this. Over... We're probably going to end up having to move that. Oh wait, this isn't hooked up to anything. Like, this barrel is hooked up to our functional storage system, but this chest is not, so it doesn't matter where we put this. We're going to put it right there. And we're going to take our coal right out of here, or our charcoal, I should say. Put it in there. This, on its own, stores 640,000 FE, so it's not bad. We could actually have used that as a buffer. But what we're going to do is we're going to make the nice big battery. To do that, we're going to need 4 claystone batteries. So I got a little bit of terracotta. We got that Manasteel. And there we go with that part. Now we need a block of Manasteel and blank plates, which we can make out of basalt in the stone cutter. Do we have some basalt? Yeah, we do. Well, we have smooth basalt. We must have regular basalt over here, I hope. Yeah, here we go. Wonderful. All right. And all that stuff combined together will give us 6 million forge energy. That is not going to be the end of the chapter, don't worry. Yeah, okay, and it's going right in here. We're going to set this to export power. Well, not to the east, to the south, huh? These aren't directional relative to the block. These actually work on the cardinal directions, which, you know, is fine. Next thing we want to do is upgrade this thing. With a couple of hopper hawks and an armorer's aid from Nature's Aura, we can make ourselves an electric furnace. I'm all out of Spirits of Calling. We're gonna need terror tokens. So I made some more Spirits of Calling. They're really not that bad. Not that different. Let's see. There we are. I think they just appear on the ground now. I don't think they fall from the sky. That's too bad, because that was very funny. Okay, I think I finally got everything. It's gonna take extraneous fire starter. Token of... No, not the token of fear. This one takes the 2 tokens of terror. We got a blast furnace, 3 living rock bricks, 2 infused iron ingots, and we're moving along. Now, this thing normally does. I honestly forget. I've never used or crafted it, which is kind of why I have it in here. Okay, so let's see. We got blast furnaces. Ora can purify. Oh, okay. So you put this on top of a blast furnace. And okay. That's actually really cool. I don't know that it even takes, ore. We're gonna have to investigate that. Okay. We have now the small laboratory furnace from before, the armorer's aid, and some more hopper hawks. That is gonna give us our small electrical furnace. And we're gonna put it down right here. And I don't know if I've made energy pipes yet. I think I haven't. I think that I'm gonna need a rune of mana to make some. Yeah, okay, we'll be right back. This generator is very efficient. It's not quite through that first stack of coal. And we've got more than 3 million here. It's not very fast. And we'll be able to produce power a lot faster than this later, but it's, you know, it's a workhorse. Okay, very exciting. Our first energy transmission. Good old energy pipes. Now let's pop a pipe right down here. Now this thing has an input side and an output side. I'm assuming that it works left to right. Let's go ahead and set the pipe to extract. Now on its own, these do a good amount, 256 FE a tick. I don't know if we'll want to upgrade them just for this. Okay, so let's see. Smelting speed selection. Smelting speed selection 3. I think that's what we're looking at there. It's got plenty of power. Now let's see if I am correct about this thing not needing hoppers. I bet I'm not. It's just, where'd that other chest go? There it is. Just for laughs, we'll put it over here. Now what's it gonna do? Nothing, it looks like, right? Let's throw it in here. Okay, okay. So it's just internal hoppers. Okay. I might have known. So we are gonna go ahead and get a couple item pipes set up. Now we're gonna be depositing into a chest that just happens to be right above this item pipe. Let's get the chest on there. And I don't know if we can... Where's my wrench? I'm always losing my wrench. There it is. I don't know if we can get at it from here. Yeah, we totally can. Alright. This is fine. Let's get everything in here that we were already trying to cook up. And again, anything that has a drawer assigned to it, because these are all locked, anything that has a drawer will go to a drawer, but stuff that don't have a drawer, like the glass, is going to stay right in there in the chest. So we could just go ahead and, like, get a bunch of this going. We are going to need some more charcoal soon, so we'll have to get that going. How nice as it is, this is just kind of a sideshow. What I really want power for is going to be powered centrifuges. We'll need more cable. We'll leave that for now, but while we're on the subject, we ought to make ourselves an incubator. So we'll need a rune of fire. Okay, we'll need a bee jar. That's glass panes and a button. That's not bad. I think we have everything. There we go. And it's not gonna be long that we're gonna have the kind of gene sample that we're really looking for. Oh, okay. These do take energy. You know, I thought they did. Well, the reason I was doing this. I thought better of it at the last second. Okay. So this is where we're gonna get our iron bee spawn egg from. Right now, we're getting pretty close. 78%. We want to get it up to 100. Now, when we got into bees, we thought that we were getting into Ars Magica Legacy. But as it turns out, we wanted to get into the bees first. Now, I want to do a little preparation for when we do get into Legacy, which is going to be very soon. I'm pretty psyched. I can't wait to find out, like, what works in it, because I may end up building parts of the late game around it. Now, because productive bees is awesome, we already have bees for the most of the resources that spawn in the world. Get rid of this. One of which being moonstone that we get out of those meteors that we find scattered around the world. Now we can convert a diamond bee into a moonstone bee by clicking it with a block of moonstone. And then we can take it out to our bee area here. With these guys. They love curling up by this door. I don't know why that is. Oh, okay, we got an Invar bee. Oh, we picked it up somehow. Okay. Alright, now I got a moonstone bee in here. Now we do need a little bit more sunstone to do the same thing to a diamond bee, except with sunstone. So we're back here in the nether. Can I get around you? I don't want to fight you, little doggo. Now you find it, yeah, there's some right there. You find it near lava. Make sure it's safe to put my broom down. And we're only gonna need a little bit. This here will probably do the trick for us, assuming it's not just lava under here, which it is. Let's see how reasonable or unreasonable it would be to fill this up. Oh, okay, it's not bad. Come on, I want to get down in there. Okay, I'm good at video games. Let's see. Okay, there's two. Could actually use one more. That's not bad. Now we got one more. Beautiful. Now we also are going to need some topaz. And I thought... I'm not sure if these are made this simply. Yes, they are. Okay. I was kind with the elevator mod. We can probably find some, like, underneath the house. And we are going to need a sub-basement anyway. So I thought what we'd do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put one right there. 7, down 1. There it is. Now, when we jump, it takes us right up here, and when we sneak, it takes us down here. And we should get a little bit of help from one of our Peril Flare Lanterns pretty soon. Now, if you like, you can camouflage these, I believe, with any full block. Doesn't change the way it works. And then the same way we did make the moonstone bee. We're gonna make our sunstone bee. Very fancy. We have yet another diamond bee. We did get the topaz. I went mining. Pretty easy to find it down at diamond level. There's a topaz bee. We've had a very fortunate wandering trader show up. Where is he? Here we go. Yeah, he's got captive dreams on him, and that is a really sweet sword. Capturing will help us get spawn eggs. Capturing 5, I think it's, let's see what it is if we can find out. Capturing. Okay, well it doesn't say how much the percentage is, but I think capturing 5 will give us a pretty good percentage. You know, while we're at it, 20. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can't upgrade some of this gear. It's probably going to be a little while before we can get into things like refined obsidian. So this shouldn't be any problem. We should still have captive dreams with all the enchantment. This shouldn't be any problem. Now it's just netherite. The diamond chest plate won't be any problem. This stuff I don't know about. I know in 1.19.2 doing this had a tendency to crash the game. That seems to be no longer the case. So that's pretty cool. Now we're all in netherite. We got our swords netherite. That's going to be a lot better for us because we can be in the nether without angering the pigments constantly. Okay, nice. Now while I'm waiting for the gene samples to get themselves collected, we're going to make 2 onks from Corral. One of them's going into the bedroom. And we're also... Oh, okay. We're also going to make a simple grave from Corral. And don't know what I was going to do with that second essence of undeath. But we got some more points. Retain experience on death. Improve zombify. I don't know anything about that. Voodoo Pop is something we can make, but I think we're going to go with Treasure Seeker. Let's see what's in the box. Grave dust. Alright. Now, one thing we can do is put the grave down. We're going to use the Ankh of Prey just by holding down and right-clicking. And our knowledge of death is increased by 1. We'll be able to use this again in 3 hours. So that's a way you can increase your knowledge of death without the special events, without relying on those. I thought since we're doing a little bit of decorating, we might as well do a lot of decorating. We have all kinds of painting mods, and to help us out with that, we have the painting preview mod. So there's all the paintings that would fit in that space. I think we're gonna go with a 1x1 might be kitchen theme. The apple's nice. I think actually that looks really cool. I like that. And if you get a big enough space, you can see some of the paintings are quite big. These are, I guess, your 4 by 1. Yeah, your 4 by 4. It might even go bigger than that. And while we're at it, we might as well make ourselves a nice chair for up there, which we can get from handcrafted. We're just gonna take 1 up for now, and we're gonna pop it down right here. Put the purple cushion on it. A few more things. Now we have the Simply Light mod, which adds all these different things. One of the blocks I like is this illuminant rod. Now we don't really need the light in here with the, what do you call it, with the feral flare lanterns, but it looks really nice. Like we could take a little lampshade there, put that down. We could do the same thing over here. Yeah. Okay, I think we gotta be getting close here. Now we have 3% and 100%. Those shouldn't combine. We hit the button. Yeah, okay, very good. Now what you do with this is you craft it with a honey treat. And you get yourself a honey treat with the type Productive Bees Iron 100%. And you stick it in here. And you stick an egg in here. And slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. I mean, we could take the speed upgrades from one of these. For a minute, I think. That won't hurt anything too badly. But this is going to give us our Iron Bee spawn egg. It's almost done. There we go. Alright, big deal. We have Iron Bees. That's how we got this thing in the first place. But we can throw this thing into a mana pool to get a Manasteel bee. We could also throw it into the Spirit Fire and get an Easnium bee. Now, this thing here, we can get an Elementium bee from, we can get a Terrasteel bee from, and we can get another Terrasteel bee from. We can also get an Alpsteel bee from an Elementium bee spawn egg, Dragonstone, and some pixie dust with the Mana Infuser, which is something that we'll be getting into definitely as we progress in the pack. Yeah, we just pitch it in one of these. We got our Manasteel bee. Well, a spawn egg anyway. We'll just pop them down. Throw a Manasteel block in there so they can pollinate. Now we're gonna need some more hives in here. We are almost full. But we could do another 7 right along here. I don't think we'll have that many bees. And I think that's gonna about do it for this time, folks. It's starting to go a little long, so thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.